everybody, so today I'm going to be showing you my makeup transformation. I'm going to be leaving this side of my face with makeup and this side of my face with no makeup. I want to show you a difference in how much makeup impacts the face and how much you can change things and how different it looks, and I'm just going to show you what I do with my makeup and how it transforms me. So I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, my loves, so we're going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer to prime our eyes. This is going to keep our eyeshadow on longer and hide our dark circles. I'm also going to be spot concealing as well, since this is a full coverage concealer. And what that is you cover your pimples and all the stuff you don't want people to see. And you do this right before you put on foundation, because if you put it on before foundation, and then you put on your foundation, it will cover it up big time. So for my eyes, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler palette. And for my transition color, I'm going in with Soft Peach. This is a great transition color. And I'm using the brush that came in the kit. I love it so much. It reminds me of the Sigma E40, I believe. And then for my medium toned color, I'm going in with Morocco. Because this is going to be like a brown smoky eye sort of kind of. I'm all about my smoky eyes. Just blend that in the outer corner and blend it into the crease. Next, I'm going in with Fudge. This is a darker brown, and I'm just gradually making this darker. You always want to gradually do your colors, because if you don't, there will be harsh lines. I'm going to apply this to the outer corner and then blend it into the crease with this brush. I mean, this brush is so good. I just love it so much. I mean, I probably already said that, but it just blends it so well. As you can see, I just love it. Next, I'm going in with Intense Gaze. This is going to be for our lid. I'm using the other side of this brush that came in the palette, and I'm going to be putting that on the lid. It's like a pinky peachy color. You're going to apply that all over the lid. If you want to make this more of an intense pink peachy color, you can use the MAC Fix Plus and just spray it on your brush, dip it in Intense Gaze, and then put on your lid. Next, I'm going to be putting a little tiny bit of Noir. I think that's how you say it. But it's a black color. And you're just going to put a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. I'm talking tiny because this is really pigmented. This is a really pigmented palette. You're just going to blend it into that dark brown fudge. And this is my MAC 219, I believe. If it's not, I will link it down below. I will link everything down below. You're going to be putting pink champagne in the corner of the eye just to bring it out a little bit, make them pop, make them bright. This is a sparkly, it has a pink undertone to it. Of course, that's why it's called pink champagne, duh. And I'm going to be putting this under my eye. This is a great brush to smudge it under the eye. You're going to just put Morocco under the eye and smudge it all the way across. And just blend it really, really, really well. And then you're going to go in with Fudge and just make it a little bit darker. Just put it underneath all of the eye. and just smudge it. And this basically, if you put the eyeshadow under your eye, that basically just brings out your eye a little bit more. Next, I'm going in with the Kat Von D liquid eyeliner in shade Trooper. Of course, this is my ride or die eyeliner right now. So, I really love this for cat eyes, like I said before. But, you know, I always do my cat eyes, always. I mean, if you don't see me with a cat eye, I must be sick. And the reason why I love it so much is because liquid eyeliner is more dark than gel eyeliner. That's why I love it so much. Because it's way darker. And plus this liquid eyeliner right here has a very, very pointed end. So you can get into the inner corner of the eye. And I'm all about making my life simple. And for mascara, I'm using the False Lashes by MAC. This is a waterproof mascara. It really is waterproof. Like, seriously, I was out in the rain one day or whatever, and I came in and I was like, oh my gosh, I bet my makeup is totally messed up. No, it was still on my eyes. That's why I love it so much. I mean, it does give my lashes volume. The only thing that I would say is it's not very good for bottom lashes. For bottom lashes, I would use the L'Oreal Luminous Mascara for the bottom. Next, for my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pomade. This is like a creamy based brow pomade. It's got like it's really I'm telling you, it's really creamy. It slides on like butter, like seriously. And this brush, it doesn't come with it. It's separate, but it's next to it. You're just gonna do your tail first. The easiest thing to do with your eyebrows is use the spoolie end, brush your hairs up, and do the line underneath your eyebrows. And then when you go to the top, same thing. Take the spoolie, brush your hairs down like so, and then you're gonna sculpt them at the top. In me, I just sculpt them. I just make an arc for myself. But you can do whatever you want. You can sculpt your eyebrows however you like. Like I said, it's just makeup, and it is going to wash off. And when you do your eyebrows, make sure you darken the end first. And then when you get to the front, just blend it out. That way, it's going to have a more faded look, and it's going to look more natural. And as you can see, I use dark brown because my hair is dark brown. But not for long. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. It's going to be red again. I am a natural redhead. My natural hair color is like a coppery, bright red, but I just dye it dark red. I do like let's see, it's kind of like a burgundy red. I just like to darken out my natural color, but I like to change it up a bit since I am a hairstylist. And for my foundation, of course, I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix foundation with the flat top Sigma Kabuki brush. As always, this is a matte foundation, and it is full coverage, and that's what I like about it, and it is gorgeous on the skin. It's flawless. Like, you can't see any blemishes, you can't see anything. It's beautiful on the skin. I mean, this foundation is just perfect for me since I have so much redness in my face, as you can tell. And for concealer, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Concealer. I love this concealer because it brings out such a great highlight. Like, plus I have the lightest shade ever. So I'm going to be putting that under my eye, my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And I'm going to be blending that out with my finger. I'm not using my booty blender today. But what better way to blend than your finger? Now another reason, well, sometimes I don't like using my finger because when you use your finger instead of a brush, the brush doesn't stretch out the skin as much. But the finger does. It'll stretch out the skin and it causes wrinkles. And for my contouring, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade Light Palette. I'm using the first two shades. I'm doing this with the Sigma highlighter brush. And I'm going to be pressing in that concealer. If you don't press in the concealer, it causes lines. And we want a flawless face. And I'm using the G3 brush for my contouring. And I'm using the first shade in the palette. I love this brush because it gets in those hollow areas and it blends out really well. So I'm going to apply it to that hollow area, and I'm going to be blending it up. Never blend down, always blend up. Just blend it, blend it, blend it. Put it on the forehead as well because you don't just want one part bronzed. It makes the face appear dirty. And also another reason to use contouring is to shape the face. The ideal shaped face is oval, and I have a round face. So I have to cover up as much as possible. And for blush, I'm using the MAC Dainty Blush, and I'm just applying just a tiny bit on the MAC 29 blush. MAC 129 brush, oh my gosh. And then just blend it on my cheekbones, right above that bronze line. And for highlighting, I'm using the Becca Jaclyn Hill highlighter in the shade Champagne Pop. And I'm using the Sigma highlighter brush to do that. I'm just going to apply that right above my cheek, right above that blush. Tip of my nose, my chin, and my forehead. It looks like I'm just applying it everywhere on my face. And for my eyebrows, I have to go over my eyebrows again because I have foundation in them. And I'm using the Benefit Gimme Brow in the darkest shade. I think it's dark brown. I love this because it darkens them up and makes them look fuller. And for my lips, I'm using the MAC Lip Liner in the shade Beat. This is like a pink red color. This is like my favorite shade ever. You're going to line your lips. I'm going to overline mine just a little bit. And then you're going to apply just a tiny bit on your lips. Just so if you go on with the lipstick, this will make it last longer. And for the lipstick, I'm going to be using the MAC in the shade All Fired Up. This is a matte lipstick. I love MAC's matte lipsticks. And I'm applying that all over the lip. Alright, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. And this is my makeup transformation. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.